So for this video, I'm going to answer the 12 most frequently asked questions about Big Talk. So the first question is, what is Big Talk and what motivated you to start it? So Big Talk is a communication approach about skipping small talk to ask deeper questions and make more meaningful connections instead. And I started it when I was in school and was feeling really lonely and disconnected and couldn't understand why because I was surrounded by so many people. So I thought that maybe it was because some of my relationships were superficial rather than deeper and meaningful. So I tried out this experiment of skipping small talk to make Big Talk, and it worked, and that's why I've been working on Big Talk to this day. Next question is, what is your favorite Big Talk question? So I have a few favorites. For fun groups, I would say the question, if you could create and run your own country, what would it be like? Is a nice question. If you're talking to a group of travelers, the question, what's your next great adventure, is a good one. If you're talking to a group of intellectuals or teachers at a dinner party, the question, what are you curious about lately, is great. And if you're asking yourself a Big Talk question, you could ask, what's something you want to be doing that you aren't doing, and why? And what's something you are doing that you want to stop doing, and how will you get there? And another question I love is, what makes you feel most alive? Next question, what about small talk? I am all for small talk. I think small talk is just as important as Big Talk, and that it's the glue that holds conversations together. And in fact, small talk can be a great segue into Big Talk. I just think Big Talk allows you additional pathways to connect more deeply with people. Next question is, what if someone doesn't want to make Big Talk? That is no problem. Not everyone is comfortable opening up in personal ways about themselves, and if someone doesn't want to engage with you, just move on and talk to someone else. It's nothing personal, so don't take it that way. Next question, how do you just walk up to a stranger or bring up in Big Talk in conversation without sounding awkward? I get this question all the time because I don't think people typically walk up to someone and ask, what do you want to do before you die? But I'd say it helps to say something along the lines of, hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm trying out an experiment I heard about from, and you can say a friend or a TEDx talk or a presentation. It's called Big Talk. It's about skipping small talk to ask deep questions and make more meaningful connections. Would you like to try it out with me for a couple of minutes? And make Big Talk sound like a very just easy, fun, no pressure, low commitment activity, and people are more likely to want to participate. Here's another question in the FAQ that I always receive. It's, what do you want to do before you die? Before I die, I want to keep growing Big Talk in the ways that it'll help people whenever people reach out to me. I want to have kids. I want to open a ranch that employs refugees fleeing conflict zones, and I want to make art and compose music. What's your vision for Big Talk? So I hope that Big Talk can be used as a tool or idea or experience for people to feel less alone and more connected to one another, and hopefully build empathy for each other's life experiences, because I just think no one should have to feel alone in their loneliness. Let's see, how do you bring Big Talk up with your family? So it's ironic that oftentimes the people we're closest to are sometimes the people we just find hardest to have deep conversations with, because we're so used to the day-to-day mundane types of conversations because we see them every day. But some ways to bring Big Talk up with your family, well, it's a great family dinner activity. So you could pick a question and go around the table and answer it. The other day, we were talking about some pretty dark things going on in the news, so I just asked everyone, what's been making you happy lately? And it changed the subject to be a little bit lighter. You could go on a Big Talk walk with a family member and trade off asking and answering Big Talk questions. I did that with my mom recently. Or if your family member is far away, you could each FaceTime or video chat. You can end each FaceTime or video chat conversation by answering a Big Talk question together. And Big Talk works for every age. I had a mother make Big Talk with her 6-year-old son, or kids will use it with their grandparents. Next question, is there a Big Talk app coming? Yes, I'm working with an amazing girl to help build it. and we want to make sure that it serves the purpose of helping people have more meaningful in-person interactions. So we're just being very careful with how we go about it. Next question, can I translate Big Talk questions into my own language? If you're interested in translating Big Talk in your own language, please email bigtalkinquiry@gmail.com. Final question, how do I spread the Big Talk movement in my own country? So there are many ways. You could host a meetup, you could arrange a Big Talk activity at your school or company or community or religious group, or you can make a Big Talk video filming yourself asking and answering questions to the people in your neighborhood. And if you want more ideas or have more questions, feel free to email me at bigtalkwithkalina@gmail.com. And that's it for the questions for now. Thanks.